Welcome back to the Gumbo Podcast. I am your host, Richie Rich, a.k.a. King Richard, a.k.a. Polo Rich, a.k.a. the New Orleans East Beast. It's been a minute. A lot has happened. I had a camera malfunction. You know how they be having wardrobe malfunctions? I had a camera malfunction. So look, my Cash App, somebody told me, my Cash App is $ Sonny Boy X. Y'all who know the Brent family, y'all know who Sonny Boy was. So check it out. It's $ SONNYBOYX. I'm going to put it in the comments. Okay, you going to help me get another camera because this kind of temporary here. And I don't know about the quality on this, but hey, we're going to try it out. Now look, we got to cover the election. Look, I guess we all went through our thing. Look, you get another chance in 4 years. Okay, it's not going to be no more Donald Trump if you hate Donald Trump, and the Democratic Party will have revamped itself by then. I just want to go over real quick, and thanks for joining me. I want to go over real quick why Kamala lost. What my research tells me. I'm trying to put this comics on y'all. Why Kamala lost, okay? All right. If you remember in one of my other videos, I said clearly, is this even a realistic campaign? You can't campaign for president in 2 or 3 months. Donald Trump been campaigning since he lost the last election, okay? Now, so number one, she didn't have a lot of campaigning time, okay? 2, what hurt her? She didn't explain her answers. Sometimes, my daddy used to say, sometimes you gotta do something even if it's right or if it's wrong. You just gotta do something, okay? She never took a stance. I didn't know how she felt on a lot of stuff, okay? So lack of explanations during her campaign was a big hurt. So we got, number one, I think it was an experiment, okay, to see how much entertainers and media could influence a vote as opposed to substance, really what I'm going to do. You hear me? All right. Her, oh my God, her whole immigration stance policy, whatever she has done or has not done on immigration, okay? Ma'am, you were put in charge of immigration. Excuse me. I mean, did you go to the border? We have an immigration problem. I live in Georgia, okay, where they got this trial going on now. I told y'all about this illegal immigrant who was stalking women and wound up raping and killing this girl on the trail at GSU. Now, I got a son that graduated from GSU. So maybe it's close to home, but I don't like hearing that. That's not right. To say it's not a big problem, that doesn't help that family of that girl. You understand what I'm saying? That girl is dead, and that man is on trial. We're gonna cover that probably in another video, but her stance on immigration. I'm going on to, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Her stance on the war. Okay? The history. I'm a history buff, history teacher, history student, okay? I'm the son of a history teacher. She taught me early on, history is the best judge of what's going to happen. So if for 4 years, these people have been running across the border getting this money from our tax dollars, and I'm helping my buddy on the corner, I promise you, every time I walk to the corner, walk my dog, I'm giving this dude a few dollars. He done ran out of his benefits. You dig? He out there begging, and this money is going to the immigrants. That could have been another stimulus for us. $20,000, boy, you know that. Okay. Oh, let me tell you something. And I got another video coming up about the Alphabet Mafia here. And I'm telling you, look, this strikes home with me, okay? Because I had a serious relationship with a lady whose daughter was transitioning. And this is the first time I really started getting information on the whole psychology of it. This was a grown woman who decided that from being a lesbian, she wanted to go to transition to be a man. She felt like she wanted to be a man. Now, let me tell you something. Straight up, sometimes it's got to hit home, right? Like the Cheneys. Anybody who knows Dick Cheney, he used to be vice president. He was against gays in the military and all this shit, and now his daughter is one of the leading political figures in Washington. She gay. So you think he's still against gay, this and that? I say that as a precursor to say I loved that little girl. I don't know how she felt about me. I'm not responsible for that. Okay? She kept it real with me. I hope I assisted her. She wound up going to my alma mater, Grambling. I help her move down there and things like that, you know. I'm saying that to say how close I felt to this lady and her daughter, okay? Having said that, there are many different shades of gray when it comes to dealing with LGBT community or the alphabet crew, which I'm going to call them. Affectionately or unaffectionately, take it, what I be saying, like, no offense or offense, however you take it, that's on you. But to me, when I say the alphabet crew, that's what we talking about. Because all of those letters and numbers and symbols, I can't keep up with that. Okay, y'all can't even keep up with all of that. Now, let me give another precursor. I have a sister who has passed, okay, and my sister was in the alphabet community, okay? And guess what? If you think I didn't love my sister, you don't know me. If you think I wouldn't put it down for myself, you don't know me. So my opinion transcends just how you feel about your so-called gender or whatever identity, okay? All right. I'm speaking about Kamala Harris's stance on the LGBT community. Now, true enough, she didn't mention it during the campaign that I knew about, that I remember. However, there's a very bad commercial that people put out about her saying how she would support gender reformation or whatever you call it, you know, getting whatever done to you to be the other person. She would support that for convicted criminals in prison, meaning we would pay for them to do that. We would pay for their gender reaffirming surgery, I think they call it. Without getting into how I feel about that, giving a few precursors to look, I am a spiritual person, okay? I pray to the Creator, and I don't want to bring religion in all of this, but having said that, I'm not taught like to discriminate or hate people based on what I perceive as sin, if it is sin. I have sin, and I'm old enough to understand all sin is just that, sin. Okay? So, that is a stance that she should have clarified or open a tent up and say, you know what, let's talk about this. And I got a real serious video coming up next after this one about the Alphabet Mafia that some of this stuff going to blow your mind, brother. I did research on. I don't know if we all know this. I consider myself to be decently educated. Some of this stuff I didn't know is going on. But her stance on LGBT is another reason why she lost. She underestimated the power of the perception on how you feel about it. It gives the voter, or it gave the voter, an insight into how you think. So it was an important issue. Okay. Why Kamala lost? The fear mongering, the name calling. He's a fascist. He's a Hitler. That man not none of that. Okay. If he was a fascist and a Hitler and he didn't like black people and all that, he wouldn't have signed the First Step Act. He wouldn't have helped to fund HBCUs in perpetuity. I went to HBCU. Okay. The fear-mongering. There are checks and balances on the president. There's 3 branches of government. The Senate, the Congress. There's the Senate and the Congress, which considered the House. Then there's the president, and there's the Supreme Court. That's 1, 2, 3. Those are checks and balances. So a lot of stuff y'all saying he could do, he couldn't do. He just can't do. Okay. Another reason why she lost. Oh, man. Y'all got to let me know if y'all agree with this. Look, like, comment, and subscribe, please. You're going to like this one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit my Cash App to help me get another camera. $ SonnyBoyX. $SONNYBOYX. All right? Now, look. Be sure it's me now. I'm going to put it in the comments. Check the comments out. Why Kamala lost? We stopped with fear-mongering. Now I want to go to the shaming. So now let me call out a few buffoons, clowns, fools of the court. I'm going to have another podcast called The King's Court where I'm going to have my producers with me. But if you ever seen a King's Court, there's always a fool or jester sitting there. Yeah, king, yeah, cut his head off. Oh, let's do. Acting stupid, and whatever the king say, they agree with it, right? So let me give you some fools that pushed my social economic dynamic, black men, away from voting for Kamala Harris. Okay? D.L. Hughley, you are a complete fool and buffoon. Go and have your next drink and go sit down, bro. You're stupid, bro. That's why they put you off CNN. Here? See, I'm old enough to remember when you started on BET and you always had a white cup in your hand, drinking. And your whole style of comedy was talking about everybody. You know? Never self-deprecating. Always, oh, look at you with your big old nose. Where you coming from? You are a clown and a fool and a buffoon, D.L. Hughley. Please, some more people say that. Go sit down, bro. Nobody care about what you're saying. You are a fool. The fool in the court does act stupid and tell jokes. And a good comedian knows he's being a fool. Ricky Smiley. Oh, my God. Say, bro, somebody give me a wet goddamn kitchen towel so I can slap him in his head. Go take that dress off. Okay? Being Miss Irma at the church, it's not funny no more. Okay? That's not funny. Seeing black men in dresses, it's not funny. Do you understand? The only people that's funny to is them old people at your church. And don't nobody give a care about what you say about some politicals, boy. Who in the world care about... Bruh, put some pants on, and then maybe we could talk, okay? You're a clown and a buffoon, Ricky Smiley. Whoopi Goldberg. Oh, my God, yeah, we can't have no nepotism. We got to put some women in here. Whoopi Goldberg, you are disgusting, nasty, no self-awareness on The View, on your show, passing gas for the whole world to hear and see. You're disgusting. Okay? Don't nobody care about what Whoopi Goldberg, another fool. Okay? Whoopi Goldberg is a comedian. That's how she started out. And that filth that you had on The Color Purple, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You've never done a service to black men. We would never listen to you. In fact, whatever you say, I'm going to definitely do the opposite. Whoopi Goldberg, you're a fool too. Obama. Bruh. Say, bruh, where did they get this dude from? Huh? Let me explain something to y'all. All that birther stuff, they got a lot of people that don't think Obama was born in America. We don't care, or they don't care. I'm on the fence. Guess what? I don't care. He bad been president, he gone. However, he's a buffoon. He's a clown. Okay? He grew up in Indonesia, Kenya, and Hawaii with some initially foreign, white mama, foreign people, and then with a white grandma and a white grandpa. His experience in the black community is limited, Don't nobody want to hear what you got to say, bro. Okay? It's a lot you could have done when you were in office. I can't do all that. I'm just the president. You're a liar, sir. When you got elected, you had the House and the Senate and the presidency. Just like now. You could have did anything you wanted to do. You want to hold hands with white folks and sing Kumbaya, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay? However, be that president that you say you was going to be for everybody. Don't come over here jumping the fence now like you're going to tell me what to do. I tell you when, okay, I'm going to leave him alone because, look, kudos to Obama. He did some good things. He pardoned some people from New Orleans that I didn't think should have been in prison for a long time. Okay, good enough. However, good take care of itself. You hear me? We have to point out the other stuff. And coming out, directing your issue to black men, you're a clown. You're a fool and a clown, Obama. Deal with your wife, boy. You better try to deal with your wife, yeah? Telling you, for somebody run up on her. Now, to wind this up, let me just give you a bunch of other celebrities that, oh my God. Did y'all see Megan Thee Stallion? Let me tell you something. I did not believe that Megan Thee Stallion was on stage twerking at a campaign rally. I ain't believe it. I said, man, they just exaggerating. The girl did a dance move, you know, and maybe, say, bro, I seen it yesterday. That girl was on stage twerking, her and all her dancers, talking about this a campaign rally. You got Cardi B up there, a admitted rapist and robber and drugger of men. That's you got Eminem, an admitted racist. You heard, go back and see my other video where Eminem used to rap about, I hate black girls, and black girls ain't nothing, and white girls is good, and that. This is who you got up here speaking for you. Jennifer Lopez, a known freak of the industry, down with P. Diddy found on her lawn, so you know what's happening with her. Who are these people? Y'all, we don't care what they think. We don't care. Okay? Joe Biden, we moving on from celebrities. Another reason why she lost, Joe Biden was a mess. Okay? We know he dropped out too late for her to have a decent shot. I want to give 2 shouts out real quick to my Uber drivers. My Uber driver, Nick, what's up, dog? And my Uber driver, Larry, what's happening? I told you I was going to shout you out. Look, back to why she lost. Let's get past Biden. Tim Walz and his whole trans mindset. All I have to tell you is that he put tampons in the boys' bathroom. That's all you need to know about Tim Walz. Too much concentration on abortion. Okay, everybody don't care about abortion like that. Everybody not passionate about abortion like that. You understand what I'm saying? I have nieces and things like that, but I guess until they strike me, I'm a man. Okay, so I told y'all before, I'm staying out of the abortion discussion until I'm invited into that. Okay, so, however, I will say too much attention on that drove people away because there are other issues that are more important. All right, I'm going kind of long, so let me get to why Trump won. Let me tell you. Real quick. Trump won because of his stance on immigration. Okay? He won because he's a straight talker. He's the devil you know. He won because of his historic policies that prevented foreign wars. His history of dealing with foreign wars. That's why he won. People say, well, we were at peace for 4 years. And now we involved in 3 wars. His stance on the whole LGBTQ movement. No boys fighting against girls. He worked smart. He always know how to use what's called earned media, which is free. Joe Rogan. And I'm giving a rally in CNN, all they're going to be there. Hey, that's free. The obvious persecution of this man gave him a more realistic appearance to people as opposed to this big political figure. They like, bro, I went through something like that. I went through, not me, but there are people out there who've been through women accusing them of things they didn't do. and getting in trouble for it. They've been through scrutiny on just them for things everybody doing. That's what Trump went through. That's another reason why he won. Now, talked about those two. Now, let me talk about my candidate I voted for real quick, and I'm going to let you go. Thanks. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. Jill Stein lost because of unfair laws that prohibit third-party candidates on all of the ballots throughout the United States. That's one reason why she lost. And, funding, marketing. Third party is something that I think we need to build up because it gives us an option to lobby our vote to say or ask, what are you giving to me, or not what are you giving to me, but what are the benefits of me voting for you? What policies can you put in place or help put in place that's going to improve my life? Okay? If you made it to the end, you one of my number one fans. Now look, I need y'all advice. I need y'all comments. I need y'all subscriptions. Look, every time I ask somebody to subscribe personally, I go in there and see if I got one more, and it's so far it's going. I'm gonna give y'all some stats on my views and stuff on the next video, but I had to get this one out real quick. It's been a while. Hey, thank you for joining me on the Gumbo Podcast. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Keep supporting me, and y'all know what it is. We're gonna get bigger and better and deafer. All of that. You heard me? Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate that. And you know what? I'll get into some of that too. Some of that. Don't celebrate and support the Palestinians and apartheid. I'm going to get into that too. I got another video for that. You hear me? Thanksgiving, for us, we have to take the holidays that we get. Okay? So if everybody get Thanksgiving Day off to celebrate with their family and go and do family stuff and call it we used to call it a harvest something. We never called it Thanksgiving when I was married and had kids. We called it the Harvest Festival or whatever, so that, the kids could feel included, but we're not celebrating madness, okay? And that's what that whole, a lot of that was madness, killing off the indigenous people and making room for Europeans. All right. Why Kamala lost? Y'all know what's happening. Send me your subscriptions. Send me your views. Send me your comments. $ SunnyBoy X. I'm going to put it in the comments. Hey, y'all stay up. 1.